Loss is a very common issue many Americans deal with every day, and unfortunately, so many people become frustrated with their hearing aids. So maybe a cochlear implant is a better fit. I recently had a chance to speak with a cochlear audiologist and someone who received a cochlear implant, and maybe a cochlear device is right for you. I'm joined by Liz Brennan and also Bob Keibel. Liz is a cochlear audiologist and Bob has received 2 cochlear implants, so they are both experts about this. Liz, I want to start with you. Why is hearing health and addressing hearing loss so important?
So we know that hearing loss can have a great impact on an individual's life, especially with our aging adult population. So patients who are over the age of 65 are more likely to have a hearing loss, and especially that doubles over the age of 75.
So how are hearing aids different from cochlear implants?
So hearing aids are typically the first line of treatment for individuals with mild to moderate hearing loss, and it's a great option for them because at that point sounds just need to be made louder. But as the hearing loss progresses, then hearing needs to be, or sounds need to be made louder and clearer. And so that's where the cochlear implant can step in and provide access to those higher frequency sounds for the patients. So the cochlear implant has 2 components. So the first component is worn on the outside, and then the other portion is surgically implanted under the skin. And then there's an electrode array that's fed into the inner ear, or the cochlea, and that is able to directly stimulate the hearing nerve.
And Bob, I do want to bring you into this conversation because you have 2 cochlear implants. Please walk me through the process a little bit. Did you lose your hearing, and what made you decide to go this route?
My hearing is generic. It runs in the family, and I started losing my hearing when I was young. I've been wearing a hearing aid ever since I was 18. I got my first implant in 2004, and I just got the second one earlier this year. And they've made such a tremendous difference for me. Since I've gotten this and I'm able to hear, well, I don't have any problem with communicating. And it's just a miracle to me to be able to have my hearing back.
So how does one go about getting a cochlear implant if they need it?
Especially in St. Louis, we have a number of professionals that specialize in working with cochlear implants. So it is a process where the patient would go in and have their hearing evaluated. And we're looking more at just not what they're able to hear, but what they're able to understand. So their speech understanding. A lot of times patients who are candidates will say that they hear someone talking, but they don't understand what's being said. And so that's a good indicator that a cochlear implant evaluation would be appropriate.
To learn more about cochlear implants and to find a hearing implant specialist near you, visit cochlear.us/STL or call the number on your screen, 866-HEAR-STL. That is 866-432-7785 to get help for your hearing loss. Kent?
Thank you, Laura. Next up